had low expectations for the Avatar: The Last Airbender TV show. Somehow they still fell short. Welcome back, this is Jack. So based on how the movie had been done, I felt it was going to do better than the movie, and which is a very low bar to begin with. But I think even that step up may have been too much. Now, the reason why is there's two pieces of information that make me really dislike it. And I'll go over those in just 1 second. I want to predicate this with, I don't like doing prejudgment on movies and TV shows and comic books and games and stuff like that. I really try to avoid doing that. And I also hate just being negative out the door, because that's just what everybody does anyway. I want to try and find the good in things. And unfortunately, because of these two things, I really can't. And you're like, well, what is this great sin? Okay. The first is there is no war in Ba Sing Se. And I'm not saying like the brainwashed people saying there is no war in Ba Sing Se. They are removing the concept of Ba Sing Se because it is, I think they feel that the content or the concept of a war going on like that is incitement or something like that. Because mind you, there was a lot of war going on right now, but we've always been at war. So what's the deal? And the second one is they are actually getting rid of Sokka's misogynistic personality that he has at the beginning of the series. And that's killing his character growth. Because remember, at the beginning, he is very misogynistic towards women, saying women can't fight as well as men and that he was superior just because he's a guy. And that's because it was built into the tradition of the Water Tribe. But as the series goes on, he stops doing that very quickly. And it really bothers me that they're cutting that detail of his personality out, because it's just taking away his personal growth. I feel like even though apparently the creator was involved, I really feel some studio execs and some meetings were like, oh, hey, we have to, like, pandering. Once again, this is pandering. Now, I honestly don't know how to feel about this, but it does really upsets me. Like, I don't want to use any, like, really detrimental language about this, because I do want this to succeed, because One Piece proved that live action things can succeed when done by proper fans. But this is clearly some studio execs coming in and saying, no, it has to be this way. I get when they did the toning down Sanji's pervy side in One Piece, I get that, but his pervy side's always there. It's not a character growth thing. Sokka's misogynistic personality is a character growth thing. It's part of the story. The war in Ba Sing Se is a fundamental part of the story in the whole chapter 2. So why are you getting rid of it? Or book 2. So why are you getting rid of it? It's like them going to also rewrite, oh yeah, by the way, the firebenders, they're actually not at war with the rest of the world, and they didn't wipe out the airbenders. Okay, then it's not Avatar: The Last Airbender. You're doing its own universe, which would be fine if they called it that, but that's not what they're doing. So they're shooting themselves in the knee for no reason. And that's why I'm really disappointed. I really hope I'm wrong. I'm really hoping they backtrack and delay it to fix this stupidity. Or they are trolling us with the war in Ba Sing Se thing. Having the brainwashed, there is no war in Ba Sing Se, which, as a side note, has become an inside joke for me, referring to movies that don't exist. Like, there is no live-action Dragon Ball movie, and there is no live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. We just say that to cut it out, because I thought that was something funny. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I want to know your feelings on this. Please leave a comment. If you think I'm stupid for thinking this, leave a comment. If you think I'm right, leave a comment. If you think my hair looks funny, leave a comment. See you on the next one.